Tonight, the I-Team takes a closer look at what some are calling a case of politics at its worst. The Democratic candidate for Michigan's 61st District House seat, John Fisher, claims Republicans mailed out a flyer giving voters the number of his bedridden 91-year-old mother and told them to call her up and complain about Obamacare. News Channel 3's Jared Worksma has been on the story all day and joins us live now. Jared, is there any truth to these allegations?
Well, Andy, as with most campaigns, especially in an election year, there are definitely shades of the truth coming from both sides. You look at this mailer paid for by the Republican Party, and you can see that it does refer voters to call John Fisher, and that's actually a cell phone number down there, which we won't really draw a whole lot of attention to. But on this one, which is the most recent one, it says Obama and John Fisher could leave us bedridden. You look at this number, it's a little bit different. It turns out that is the number that goes to the phone next to his bedridden mother's bed. What did they have to say?
They asked if they could talk to Reverend Fisher.
Now that 91-year-old Isabel Cram's son, Reverend John Fisher, is running for office, she's getting a good dose of politics.
Frustrating doesn't begin to touch it.
It started when Fisher received this mailer directing voters to call and complain about Obamacare at a number he didn't recognize.
When I dialed it, it came up on my cell phone and it said, Mom.
And he wasn't the only one to call Mom at her nursing home.
I said, I'm sorry, he's not here. I'm his mother.
The Michigan Republican Party accepts responsibility for the mailer and sent this statement saying, "We apologize for any distress this caused. It was never our intention to have calls directed to Miss Cram."
You have to dig to find this phone number being connected with me.
The Republican Party says it found the number under John W. Fisher on an internet directory. We were able to do the same in a matter of minutes.
It's just unconscionable that people would be steered to call her and complain.
To be fair, we asked Fisher if wheeling his 91-year-old mother out of her nursing home to talk about the unconscionable acts of Republicans wasn't equally underhanded.
I don't know how it can be underhanded to try to remind people not to call my mom.
So you're only doing this so people will not call your mom?
I'm doing it in part to point out that the lack of responsibility and thoughtfulness, which is what I'm running against.
This is not a campaign move, though, on your part?
No, this is an attempt to help my mom.
All right, once again, it is obviously an election year. You can decide for yourself which side you believe is being the most truthful. Now, the Republican candidate in the 61st District is the Kalamazoo County Commissioner Brant Iden. We left several messages for him today looking for comment on this debacle. We've yet to receive one, and if we do, we will make sure to let you know. But for now, we're live in the newsroom. I'm Jared Worksma, News Channel 3.